off the ground and used it as a weapon.
Howdy there folks, Jack here with another video. So I have just spent some time both watching and then editing a video that I did way too much for, and yeah, I'm kind of exhausted. The most important thing here is that we are jumping onto a new season, at least I am jumping onto a new season of If the Emperor Had a Text-to-Speech Device. This one is episode 21 called Still Alive. Wow, this is the second time today that I'm having that song in my mind. I gotta stop. It's going to get stuck there forever. Anyways, I know there are some small clips that I need to watch as well that you have recommended me before this, the small shorts. I'll check that later because this is a bit more of a long format video. Well, not as long as the Breaky one that I recently checked out. That will come in a couple of days. But, guys, without further ado, let's just jump into this episode.
So through encoded his shoulder so hard, the impact bent its spine into a semicircle. Then I used its coated, half-dead body as a hula hoop.
Yo, Marnius.
Good times. Anyways, what were we talking about before?
Augustus, we've literally been standing here talking for months. I have not the slightest idea what you are referring to.
A certain theme in the chapter you said before you started talking about your green trim.
Oh yes, my green trim. It's pretty unique, isn't it?
You're begging for a visiting boy.
Well, for the longest time now, being the captain of the 4th Company, I remember times where we actually had a fair amount of difficulties and stains within our chapter's history. Somehow, though, I feel that our history is slowly changing. I know that it is impossible to change the past, but I can't help but feel that the past as I remember it just isn't the same anymore.
I know where it's coming from.
That death metal looking brotherfucker known as the Nightbringer from its prison?
Yes.
It was actually a really harsh day for my pride, and I deserved punishment for the shame I brought upon the chapter. I have never forgiven myself for that day.
I remember that it broke your heart, but you didn't ultimately redeem yourself.
Well, recently it was apparently proven that what
Red
was
Dawn.
unleashed wasn't even the Nightbringer at all.
What?
Apparently, it was only a fragment of the being, and a
That poor Glory was chasing for.
over the motherfucking Necrons.
Well, that toned down the drama by a megaton.
Do you also remember how Cunto Shetarius lost a around that time? It was a huge loss and had a massive
Cunto
impact on the
Shetarius.
Imperium's morale.
Yes, it was strange enough that we tried reclaiming it in the first place, considering we blew off assisting the defense of Cadia due to a lack of troops. Even Sicarius barely managed to escape that battle.
Whoa.
But what really fucking turned it around was the somehow successful counterattack that we made when the Necrons were fully awakened.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. We won that one too, didn't we?
Yeah.
In the reports I read, I couldn't help but notice some very strange details, though. For one, you managed to retake that ancient tomb world and detonate every single fucking tomb complex, annihilating every last Necron there. How did you, by the Emperor's mummified testicles, even know the location and the number of those complexes?
Okay, prophecy. Just a quick little notice. I recently went back and started rereading the Horus Heresy. Now I know this is way further than this, 10,000 years after, well, in the midst of that, he became Lord of the Ultramarines. The thing, of course, I've said this before, I knew of Marnius before I started reading 40k stuff, because Marvel Comics, they acquire every badass that they see that are super overpowered. So, well, his name, by according to that comic, his name is not actually Manius. It's something like Catacan or something like that. Catacan. No, that's the name of a monster in the Witcher series. I'm confusing my books here. Anyways, he took the mantle of Manius, or the name Manius Calgar, due to his friend who died after they got lured by a guy who was clearly shifty to train so that they could become stronger. Like, it's a very odd story, but there's like a very famous panel that I ended up figuring out was something that stirred a bit of controversy to how powerful the actor is, because he literally just ripped the head of a monstrosity of a machine, and I'm just like, come on. But anyways, yeah, Manius is a bit too OP.
We're useful the do not disturb signs. What's it?
Fair enough, I guess. The other thing I noticed was that Sicarius supposedly beat a transcendent Catan all by himself. How in Gilliman's fucking gallbladder did he do that?
Because I
Guys, it's Sicarius!
am the Knight Champion of the Crag, and as such, no Fanzino can ever hope to outmatch my legendary swordsman's skill.
Indeed, Sicarius. Come closer.
Oh no.
I shall teach you another combat technique so you can fight even better.
Oh, shut the master! With all due respect, I, Carter Sicarius, am in all likelihood more skilled in the art of melee combat than you. But I, Carter Sicarius, will be very happy to hear you out and provide some humble criticism.
Alright, step one. Just stand perfectly still.
Standing still in combat is very detrimental, but continue.
Step two. Walk up slowly to your hated enemy.
It is better to be quick on your feet and fast with your movements.
Step three. Raise your fist like I'm doing right now, and prepare to unleash your burning fury upon your foe's unexpected face!
I, Carter Sicarius, would personally rather go into a cat stance like this and probably...
Step four. I cast fist! No! Get out of here!
I, Carter Sicarius, can't feel my teeth.
Oh, I'm just imagining the voice actor just having the worst throat cancer after each recording. How in Robert Gilliman's left testicle is disallowed? I don't even know.
How he survived this far is a fucking mystery, especially in that fight against the Catan.
Well, it was probably just lucky. The Catan must have tripped up some rocks or something. Actually, that goes for everyone he's fought.
Don't the Catan just kind of like float around though?
The planet had floating rocks!
Oh well, that too is fair enough, I guess. Though
Low
I
gravity,
must say,
everything in their
the
favor.
strangest part of the whole Damnos report involved you yourself, my lord.
Really?
Come again.
Well, what would that be? I don't remember doing anything exceptional.
Well, basically the part where you ripped a Necron pylon off the ground and used it as a weapon.
A completely normal phenomenon.
See, I have a theory concerning that. All of these things, all of them are nearly impossible to do, even judging by our already high standards.
And what is the theory?
Well, promise not to casually disown my theory like any saner person would, but I believe that someone or something is manipulating time and space itself, bending the very rules of reality
The writers.
in order to make sure that the Ultramarines are superior in the eyes of the universe, ensuring that they will never fail. I just need some more evidence, but I'm also positive that some such phenomena is what's currently happening. It isn't the craziest thing to have happened after all. Is everything all
Ultra
right?
depression. He's coming back.
What if it is the Emperor?
I believe in him, but I don't think that this behavior is something he would just do like that. If he did do it, it wouldn't be exclusively for us.
Impossible. There can't be anything manipulating us. We certainly know about it. We cannot do anything about something we don't know.
It does not mean that we cannot act. And why are you being so suspicious?
I am not being suspicious. You are being inquisitive. Leave that sort of thing to the
To the
Inquisition.
Inquisition.
Why so? Do you know anything else I should know? Are you hiding something?
Yes! I mean, no! Definitely no! Absolutely, positively no! I don't have to answer to you about anything. I am the chapter master! Leave immediately!
Very
That
well,
is very
then.
sauce, my dude.
Farewell, chapter master.
I really so deep into the shit mire this time.
My glorious chapter master, we have succeeded in acquiring and planting the Salandis artifacts.
What the fuck?
Whoa, is that a new intro? Oh man, this looks so cool. Wait, all the colors that he held in his hand. Did Amps just gather the Infinity Stones? Which, by the way, the one thing that he said that there's nothing that you truly can do about it. Look, in one way, I cannot truly fault the Ultramarines. Like, I hate that they are too OP, but I can't really fault them, because if I am not mistaken, there's a part, like a meeting between the Emperor and Robert Guilliman, because we all knew Horus was the favorite son. Like, of course, Sanguinius, sure, he's up there, but yeah, maybe Vulcan a bit, but Horus was definitely the favorite son. But there's a part of him where he meets with Guilliman, and he literally just treats him as trash, because for him, Guilliman is just a weapon to be wielded. Well, at least I didn't get the impression that he was showing the same amount of love that he was with, let's say, Horus or some of the others. Amps really need to make amends to his sons. But we have this one.
You are shocked, Father, and I understand why.
Let us not talk about it.
I like his
do hope our
calm.
nightly cuddling sessions will not be rescheduled because of this.
Let us not fucking talk about it.
Terrific terror. Rogel Dorn? Is that really you?
Yes, phallic individual. It is I, Rogel Dorn.
How are you here? Didn't you die while trying to stop a Black Crusade?
No,
Well, what happened then?
I survived
Oh my god, he's good.
How?
by being dead in pretend.
What?
So you pretended to be dead and then came here to terror.
Yes.
Why?
A revelation led me to it. The Black Crusade must be stopped. Magic Pain Glove, tell me what to do. The glove has spoken. Are you not happy to know I am alive, Father?
Please direct your eyes somewhere else.
I cannot fulfill
Imperial
that
Fist.
I will gouge your eyes out with the broken fragments of your own iron halo if you do not stop staring.
No, you will not. My iron halo was dislodged in your eye socket 10,000 years ago.
The spanking of your ass shall be thorough and merciless, Rogel.
Wait, hold box for a second. Your sons, the Imperial Fists, recovered one of your hands on a ship where you supposedly died. How do you explain that?
I abandoned it upon that ship.
Why?
A revelation led me to it.
Oh no,
Magic Pain
glove again.
I am lost on this heretical ship. Tell me what I should do. Your services are no longer required.
What?
Well, that's pretty dumb.
No. It is the story of why I am here.
Can you please go away for another 10,000 years?
No.
So you've been hiding the fact that this entire time, you've been alive for over 9 millennia from the entire Imperium, including your own sons, just so you could dress in Centurion armor and roam around the
Like
Imperial
father,
Palace.
like son.
I took upon a vow of silence to atone for past sins.
That is
Just
fucking.
stupid!
Indeed.
I disagree.
Keeping silent all this time. How can you suddenly come?
How do you beat a guy like this in a discussion? He is so calm and composed. He's a winner.
in here and revealed your identity? I mean, you could have done it at any time. Why now of all times?
I must prevent you from speaking of the wolves.
You dare question my subject matter of the day.
Yes.
Oh, damn.
For fuck's sake.
Custodian, if you speak of the wolves,
Varys?
you will rekindle the great rage in the Cyclops. Immense destruction would commence, and you would endanger father.
Well, I guess Mr. Cyclops will just have to
Oh
start.
no, 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 no.
Balls down.
Don't do that to Magnus. His back just healed.
Stop being as sensible as a piece of wood, you faceless sack of sassy sauce.
There is no such sauce product.
I preferred it when you kept quiet.
Well, I think it is only fair that we talk about the Space Wolves. I mean, if Magnus gets mad, then so be it. But really, though, I don't honestly think that his rage is as genuine as he makes it out to be.
Uh-oh.
Come on, you could hate the Space Wolves. They're great. He's probably just jealous because the Space Wolves were all
He keeps on saying the word.
He's standing right behind you.
Shit.
Stop that. Only I am allowed to quake this earth. Get your own.
He is not listening.
I'm Orogo. You are not fucking helping.
Wait! Isn't that the old model?
He has broken loose into his
Is
true
it supposed to be
form and escaped
blue?
with cheese shields.
My lord, you have to stop
I've seen it
Sorry,
before somewhere.
No can do it.
What?
I have to go do some other stuff. I trust you, my son. You will take care of this.
What are you gonna do?
I cannot tell.
Why?
I just do not trust you.
Yes!
Oh, damn it!
The furry bullies. And we are back into the warp.
Represent yourself, your name, and your purpose in this realm. According to the ruling decrees of the Grey Knights and the oath taken upon my initiation as Supreme Grand Master.
It's a secret.
Oh.
Supreme Grandmaster.
I was about to say he has come back to his
Is that really
senses.
you?
How did you know my well-kept secret? Have you made a visit in my ear? Have you?
Holy Emperor, it really is you. It is such an honor
He's gone
to meet the
mad.
most esteemed of all Grey Knights in the galaxy.
Have you seen my sword anywhere? I cannot find it. It's in your hand. That is a lie! Hands do not exist. Just stop.
Okay, okay.
So deep I could drown in him.
Stopping is not an option. Come! We must go before it is too late!
Oh my god.
Or a gene stealer.
Excellent thinking, my children. It might be a hallucination, but if he is who he claims to be, we cannot afford to let him go. However, if he is a demon, we can still kill him in my name. It's a win-win.
Quick, after ordeal leader!
He's the mind of our generation.
Where did he go?
Oh no.
In the war
Here comes the
is-
Wolfman.
Oh, no, there you go.
Are you really trying to follow him?
Wow.
You must be fresh meat.
Such a cool voice he
insult
gave
my
him.
most sacred presence?
Holy Emperor.
The Ross.
You're that idiot who put a giant tyrannid into the seas of Fenris.
Holy shit, it's a cat man.
You seem too pompous to be cultists, and yet you aren't fairy enough to be wolfen. You must be
Catman.
Oh, brilliant deduction. You may have
Strange
heard,
to see him with
throughout
a
most of my
beard.
life, I have gone by the name Lord Inquisitor Fyodor Karamazov, High Lord of Terror, and representative of the God Emperor's Holy Inquisition.
That is certainly interesting. You bear many titles. All of them drenched in
Yeah, he speaks so
honor,
very
Though
primal-like.
that might be true, who are you to assume this?
Oh, come on, don't you know?
I am the Primarch of the Volca Fenrica.
Limendos.
The Wolf King of Fenris, and the Emperor's executioner.
Well, I can only assume that your own titles have not gone without bloodshed.
Perhaps. Such may even be the reason I am here in the first place.
I presume we are fairly alike, you and I.
Indeed, Inquisitor. Indeed. Except I would never ride in the chair that walks for you when I have a pair of functioning legs. I mean, for hell of its sake, you look like you haven't fought anything for decades, you milk salt. How have you known wolves?
Hey! What is that supposed to mean?
You'll need to spend more time being raised by wolves, you tarnished.
Oh no!
The wolves are strong.
Oh no! He's gone full furry.
I will avenge you, Janus!
What kind of father have I been?
I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what is going on?
Yes. Insanity.
Okay, so that makes that for the new season. A banger. Wow. Lyman Ross is such a bully. Like, but I mean, like, his chapter was so cool. The Space Wolves? I mean, jeez. Now, okay, what they did in Prospero was questionable on both sides, to be fair. Yeah, but he really wrecked Magnus's shit. But that was kind of like the Emperor's fault. Yeah, overall, it all comes back to Ems just keep being secretive about everything. But what is the deal with Rogel Dorn? I am very in doubt of what is going on with him. Like, he's acting up very strangely. Like, I know that he disappeared, kind of like Alpharis and so on, and Omegon. They were kind of gone. But him, like most Primarch, kind of disappeared in the warp. They were kind of doing some stuff. Vulcan got depressed. Was listening to voices that drove him insane. Well, after he was tortured by his brother. Yeah, I mean, so many weird stuff went on there. But you know what? I'm looking forward to this season. But guys, thanks a lot for watching. And I appreciate every single one of you who come by to just watch or have a time rediscovering this series along with me. So yeah, if you like this reaction, give the video a like. If you didn't, give it a dislike. I'll have some fair criticism, as well as yeah, have a wonderful day, and I see you guys next time. Bye.